Next one, okay.
Pendulum, dum dum. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See how imperfect we are? And that's the way it is. Same with you. You're imperfect and you go out into the universe and you serve from your higher, wiser side. And when you screw up, so be it. You serve anyway. That's the gig.
And you learn too.
That's right. Next time you may or may not drop your pendulum again. Okay, so where am I going now? Okay, I'm going to the first column. And I'm going to lifestyle, alcohol and food and so forth. So let's go to okay. I'll since you've been talking, I'll talk a little bit. Okay, so the part that comes to me in relation to this is, of course, you need to get on with your life. You need to have a good life. If your twin's not with you and you're sitting on the couch slumped, it ain't that much fun. That's a wonderful way to create and generate depression, right? Over and over. Time to do a different movie. So our way of coping with suffering can be crucial. So we've done a webinar on that regarding substance abuse and so forth. So if you want, you can choose to check that out. But I'll do a little chunk now. So there's different forms of that, as you know. So there's alcohol and there's drugs as a way of coping, but there's also medication in terms of shutting you down. So I'm addressing all of these at once. So because they're all 100% related, even though yeah, some have official excuses that are given, so it's okay for you to take it and to be kind of in la la land. But there's also peace where parts of us shut down without the substance abuse, right? So all of it the way of coping by shutting down. So that's what I'm addressing rather than the substance abuse. When I was working with a group of homeless men, I worked with them for 2 years on and off, and did healing stuff with groups. So a bunch of them, like I think in terms of they felt so unworthy, pieces of crap, and they were wandering around asking for a little bit of money and picking up, looking for good cigarette butts. So think in terms of how unworthy they felt, and a lot of them were able to heal and resolve. So the parts of you that figure you don't cut it, you need to clean that up. So I'm going to those basements. So I'm not addressing the substance abuse directly. I'm addressing the underlying ways of coping and the underlying emotions as well. And that's what I did with those people, and it helped to transform for a lot of them. So just give me a few seconds, I'll get guidance. Let's ask for Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, Claire for you and for your twin. Oh, I feel like crying and crying. The learned helplessness. We want to unpack that. If you want to know more about what that is, you can check out the internet. We unpack all these things in our webinars, and we'll give you more tools to transform and so forth. Now we're giving you a bit of a flavor, as guided by spirit. So Claire, learned helplessness for you, for your twin, and between you. I can't do anything. I'm powerless to change. So that. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear that in relation to previous lifetimes. It's interesting, I haven't seen this before. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear this in relation to when you were in the womb. You agreed to incarnate in a place that for many of you was fairly toxic. So think in terms of a toxic womb, toxic family that you incarnate into. And part of you goes, yikes, I want to get out of here. Right, within the womb, and now you feel trapped. So there's a thing in terms of crib death that I'm sure you've heard of, right? Shutting down. But there's also a piece like what I did. I incarnated into a toxic family where there was sizable neglect and blah blah blah, and I just shut down in the womb, and I came out and I wasn't interested. Forget, screw you guys. I don't want nothing to do with any of you, right? You're a bunch of losers. So that's what I was saying to myself at the soul level before coming out. So my soul personality, so then my inner child came in like this, right, making a face. So let's ask to Claire for your inner child in relation to the parts of you that shut down even before you were born. And there's a part also where we didn't want to incarnate, right? Many of us, where we were pushed by our guide to do it. The time for you to go, you're needed. No! So let's ask Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, to clear for you in relation to your guidance, in relation to guidance. So shutting down in relation to guidance, you see? Shutting down in relation to your family, it's Kuan Yin into your inner child. Clear this at the cellular level and for your inner child. The inner child is in the belly, the lower 3 chakras. Yes, receive. Good. Clear, of course, for your twin. Same thing. Same thing. And feel into your twin. There's piles of tears there. So have your heart chakra go over to them when you feel ready. You might feel too vulnerable now. You might need to do more healing work. You can choose to just ask Spirit to go to them, or you go from your higher heart center to their inner child. So healing for your twin too. Their learned helplessness. Receive for them.
Feel them filling up. You can feel it.
Yeah. Clear between you and your twin in relation to previous lifetimes where they tried to connect with you, you were shut down, and vice versa. Lords of Karma, Archangel. So trying, just like now. You try to connect with your twin, their arms are crossed. Or just like you have some parts of that. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear. Kuan Yin as well, into the heart chakra. You can feel twins coming together more fully. Let's ask to clear the layers of despair. There's a line that goes, you can only go as high as you've been low. So if you ignore your lower parts and you try to go up, it don't work so good. So you have to clear your basements. You have to say yes. I'm prepared to see whatever it takes. Most advanced souls are not that interested in that. We'll go do yoga, we'll go do things that feel yummy and blah, blah, blah. But they don't change that much because it's a surface thing. You have to go transform the basements. So clear the layers of despair. So partly that's in your inner child. Kuan Yin into your belly. So we're going quickly. So you can do some of this work later on your own. You go more deeply. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear for your ancestors. And I'm choking on some of this. Clear the cellular level and DNA. And there's some curses related to this, ancestral curses. So clear those. High beings who specialize in clearing curses. And some of the despair, of course, is related to more broadly. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear the cellular level, DNA, clan, and ancestors. Some's related to previous relationships for you. Some of it's related to collective consciousness, and etc. Lords of Karma, Archangel Michael, clear both those layers. Greater peace. Greater peace for you. We started with the avoidance, right? So you heal the underlayers to the part of you that wants to avoid. And you give tenderness and compassion to the parts of you, the inner child that wants to run away, or your inner male that wants to run away, or your inner female, your inner goddess, all of that. Bring them compassion and tenderness. Greater peace.
Okay, so I'll do just a little more in this. And part of, as Rémi said, I'm just going to expand on that a little bit. Part of being a twin flame and having, well, mission, union, and ascension, you really need to deal with, as Rémi said, your lower chakras. And this is one of the main reasons that a lot of twins have 5D connections, but they're not connecting in 3D. There's stuff here that is not getting cleared. So we talk about the docking process. If you're trying to dock into the lower chakras and there's gunk in there, that's like shrapnel that's going to be brought up to the surface. So if you know that that's going to happen and you know how to deal with it, then you can get more union in the 3D. So avoiding that means you can't come together more in the 3D, just simple. And also, you can't make an impact as big in the world if you're not really here. So let's clear the part of you that does not want to be on Earth whatsoever. I'm happy to dance up there and do all the 5D stuff, but I don't really want to be here. You came to Earth for a reason. Otherwise, you could have just stayed up there, right? So think of it that way. I came to Earth for a reason. This is a dense place. It's scary. There are parts of me that don't like it. As Rémi said, I probably shut down part of me in the womb. But as you heal that, then you can start to do what Earth was designed to do, which is to be this vast experiential, some call it a school, some call it a playground. We kind of think it's in between. We're learning and growing, but we also are here to have experiences. And we think twin flames came to do this in the physical so that we could experience that divine sacred union here. And in addition, we could transform at the earth level. So we can only do some of that in a human body. Earth is a free will zone. In bodies, we have a great deal of power. So we'll just do a little bit more and then we'll wind down for today. Let's clear for everyone the part of you that doesn't want to be here. Take your seat as a human being. You're not a human being for long, 80, 90 years at the most. Then you can go off and do that dance again, but you're here. You might as well be here. It took me a long time to fully be here, a long time. Both Rémi and I shut down and avoided in a variety of ways back to lifestyle. I coped with having an eating disorder for over a decade. I coped with drinking too much wine. I coped with, how else? Emotionally shutting down. And Rémi had his own ways. So we get it. We get it. It's those kinds of things, back to lifestyle, they boot us up out of our earth bodies and go up into the higher realms temporarily, but then guess what? Crash. Better to dance with it consciously. We know it's not easy. Otherwise, everybody would be doing it, right? There's a reason we avoid this stuff. I'm in a process of going deeper into my own feelings and my feminine side, as we talked about in the last video. And I was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Rémi's like, it's okay. Just do it. And then you get the bliss, right? So think of it as a cycle. You have to go down, then you go up. Then you go down, then you go up higher. Trust the cycle. Okay, let's have Kuan Yin go into your inner child, all of you, to the part that is just so miserable on earth. Fill that part up. Scoop up your inner child. It's okay.
So whenever you feel miserable in a relation, you're not connected with your twin. So you're physically apart, or you're together but miserable together, either way, or you go back and forth. It doesn't matter. Whenever you feel miserable in relation to your twin, you do this for yourself, for them, and you clear the space between you.
Yeah. So let's clear energy right now. Let's disconnect everyone from any lower floors you're connected to. Let's light up everyone's divine blueprint and really, just feel that. Feel who you are as a soul right now. Be in touch with that. Let's ask to release any old soul contracts or vows that no longer serve you. Repair your galactic cord, grounding cord. Let's ask Archangel Vaiwamas to open up your Sushumna, Nadis, Meridians, Ida, and Pingala. Upgrade, repair, and or replace your chakras. Clear and fill up all the layers of your aura for you, your twin, and your other loved ones. Close any negative portal ways around you. Clear the energy of your home, vehicle, place of work. Do this for all your loved ones. You're just lighting up, all of you. Feel how you feel now compared to how you felt when you first sat down to watch this video. Things may be up now, you may have some emotions or whatever, but feel how you feel now. Over to you for whatever you want to do.
Let's wind down.
Okay. All right, everybody. So let's ask for protection around all of you, high beings of protection to be with you. And anything that came up, as Rémi said, you can go deeper with. If you want more of these tools, transforming blockages to your twin flame union on our website, and this navigating one, Twin Flames Navigating the Journey. We give you all of that in there. So it's right there for you to be able to do what we're doing for yourself and your twin, and more broadly in the world if you want to. Quite a few people have taken the transforming blockages and gone on to open healing practices too. So that's another option for you if you're called to serve the world, as many of you are as healers and empaths. You can use these tools to go serve more broadly. We are all about world service, that this journey is not just for us, it's not just for you. We're here to help transform the world in a very tangible way as twin flames. We know it's hard like hell. That's why we have these tools for you. So wonderful to be with you. Did you have fun today, honey?
Yeah, it was wonderful. So we'll probably do some of this process or get guided by spirit, and I suspect we'll do more. So the third series that you need to be aware of is dancing with your twin flame, which gives you tools in terms of 3D. When there's glitches between you, you're separated, trying to reconnect, etc. So how to communicate with them more effectively. So you can choose to check that series as well. And for those of you who are interested, you can choose to get a package with all three of them.
No,
so it's at twinflamehealers.com.
No, so just don't forget about the 3D. That's one of the messages of today, is the 3D is important and you can transform it. You don't have to avoid it, you can transform it. And then you get the fuller plate of brownies. And so on and so on and so on. And life gets richer and richer. And then you start to feel like, wow, I'm here. I'm on earth. It's about mastery, learning mastery. So great to be with you all today. Big, deep bow to all of you.
Great to be with you.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Sending you lots
care.
of love.